All the bedding fits in here. It's great. Light things on top, heavier stuff lower down. Doing stuff in a van takes longer than if you was in your home. For some reason, probably because you're on top of everything. And you're limited for space. So you just learn to sort of slow down a little bit. You know, that's quite meditative. You know, unless you don't accept it, and then it's going to be a nightmare for you. That's all the pots done, breakfast done. Mission accomplished. Got to put it away and then get off. So I just parked up the van and got out, and I saw the windmill there, and I started filming it, and then some geezer come out of the toilet there, and I went, oh, makes it look like I'm filming people coming out the toilet. Bit wrong that was, wasn't it? So anyway, we're just going to check this windmill out. Right, well I just got into Market Rasen, small little town, village. Not sure if I'm going to stay here tonight yet. There's some woods further down the road there, so I'm going to check that out. I just stopped off to grab something to eat. So I'll have a look around and make up my mind in a minute. I fancy the woods, but we'll see. I fancy a beer as well as. Surprise, surprise. Right, let's get this down, isn't it? Right, so I'm parked up by this wall here. This is part of a care home. Just goes back a little bit. It's pretty quiet here, but we're right close to town, so it's a nice little sort of road here just to park up. I reckon it should be okay. So there's no sign saying no parking restrictions or anything like that. So I think we're good to go. Oh, look at that! Look, it's the wheat sheaf. Just by there, just purely by coincidence. Everywhere I park up, there's always a pub nearby. I'm literally parked just round that corner. The wheat sheaf. Shall we go in? Quick one.
Yeah, months sort of talking and saying what you do, where you can do.
So we're just heading to the Consortium Bar. It's another real ale place. It's got a micro brewery upstairs, producing 3 of their ales. Right, we just got into Louth earlier. I've had a few beers around town. Now I've got back to the van. I'm gonna cook. I won't subject you to it because it's this stuff, that stuff, in there and in there. I'll see you in a minute. These are instant noodles with extra virgin goodies. So we're gonna put them in there. A minute. Oh god, yes. Oh god, that is just so good. Oh, I've got noodles all over the floor. Oh shit. Shit! Oh, it's on the rug somewhere. I don't know. Ooh, look at that. Setting up the bed and breaking it down again in the morning. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass. I mean, it's not too bad, but it takes a couple of minutes just to break it down and set it up. But it's worth it once you've done it, because you've got a nice width bed and you've got the full length, so it's dead comfy. So definitely worth it. A couple of times though, I've woken up in the morning after a bit of a bender and I've just been on the bench bit like that. There we go. But yeah, that's my bed setup, bed and bench. It's a compromise. I was going to go sort of widthways of the van, but I don't think it's wide enough. Well, it's not wide enough really to make a comfortable bed. I also wanted to have a desk as well, so everything is kind of a compromise here and there. So it's like, well, you know, just live with it. It's not a major deal. So yeah, and wake up refreshed and it's all good. So right, let's get some coffee on the go. We'll be putting a sliding door in there at some point. That's insulated and it helps with the security of the van. But that's a thing to do in a bit. Right, what am I doing? I want that. Van conversion takes longer than what you think. I thought maybe 5-6 months, but nah. I've been doing this now about a year, just over a year. It's still not finished. It's nearly is, but it's got a few bits and bobs to finish off. Put the shelves up recently, and around the bench put the finishing sort of walls on it, all removable. Sink's got to be plumbed in, and the pump, and then that want to redo that door, a few of the bits and bobs. Made a few mistakes, but you know, it's quite peaceful last night. It's a bit noisy this morning with the cars going by, but last night, yeah, no problem, no issue. Another successful stealth camping. Another thing I've got to do is I've got to sit the fridge freezer better. It's on a temporary plinth at the minute. Look down here, look. I've just raised it up. That's the fridge freezer wheels. I've just raised it up with these bits of wood. So I've got to, that's just a temporary solution. So I've got to tidy all that up and raise it up on a better platform than that. So that's another little job I've got to sort out. Another job I want to fix is this. Don't really like the dark colour of it, and I might have 2 doors to it as well as. So yeah, we're going to change that. And what else we got? I want to put LEDs all around, hidden, so it's diffused a little bit. And maybe something at the end to break up this black carpet. We've also got to sort out this desk area a little bit, finish that off. Wiring those sockets for shore power. It's all wired in, but I've got to connect it all up. There's that side as well. That one I've broken the sockets. I've got to replace that. And also I've got to wire these together so these turn on, and that can be used at 12 volt socket there, and that should light up as well as. So that's something I've got to sort out. And these is what I did recently. I see, I've got to put some magnets inside there so that these stick to the frame, because it keeps falling out. Every time I close the door, that's like pop down. Yeah, and like I said, I need to plumb the sink in. I've got the pump and the filter, it just needs to go in. That's the switch for the pump. That's the switch for the lights on these 4 lights there, and then I've got another 2 lights there which you turn on just over there. So you've got a choice. You can have 2, you can have 4, you can have 6 lights on, or have the LEDs option as well as when I get that. I've also got this little disco sort of thing, and it just projects sort of like this shimmering light on the ceiling. I use it as my night light, but it's like a disco type thing, but it's quite nice to have that. Right, it's 8:30 in the morning. I've just had my coffee. I'm not particularly hungry at the minute, so what I'm thinking of doing is mooching on, finding like a little lay-by or somewhere, and cooking up some breakfast there, tidy up all the pots and stuff, and then get back to Skeg and do some more work on the van and upload these videos. So and then we'll be ready to go out again. So right, let's crack on. Right then, after that, gammon, breakfast on lay-by. What a beautiful way to wake up, eh? Lovely. Come on, let's have you. Bit of chilli on there. This is running out. Last little bit. Come on, you can do it. There we are, breakfast in the middle of Lincolnshire Wolds. Those eggs look, oh, beautiful. What's not to like? So this is just, these little trips are just the early stages of my van life journey. It's just trying out the stuff that I've put in and getting used to the whole process, parking up and all that. Eventually we'll be going further afield. I don't mind going onto the mainland, onto the continent. But for now, we'll be doing the UK, these little trips, getting used to the whole thing. I'm going from there. Well, there you have it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of it. My name's Si. This is Supervan Vagabond, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. So I hope you got something out of these. I hope you have got something out of these little shindigs, these little videos. Fuck me. And what? I don't know. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of the video. My name's Si. This is Super Viz of fucking car.